I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that, once in a while, following Harry and Meghan, and this here is from March 7th, 2023, called Prince Harry Accused of Sending Worrying Message to Young People. And for the sake of not knowing YouTube rules so well and all this, I'm going to be saying Mary Jane. Anti-drug campaigners have slammed Prince Harry for boasting about Mary Jane and other drugs in his latest sit-down with trauma expert and physician Dr. Gabor Mate, or Mate, whichever it might be. Maybe it's like latte there, not sure. The Duke of Sussex has been accused of sending worrying message to young people after he claimed Mary Jane really helped his mental health in latest interview. That might not be completely false, depends on how much you use, but okay. It's a reasonable opinion, absolutely. Harry's live stream conversation with trauma expert and physician has attracted both praise and criticism. The two talk candidly about the benefits, as they framed it, of using psychedelic drugs as well as the substances the Duke used to cope with trauma in his younger years, like Mary Jane. Of course, when someone famous says, I did this, I did that, there was always a reason why they had to. It couldn't have been because of Xbox, superhero movies, going out to a club. There was always some reason they had to do it. Whatever. King Charles III, younger son Harry, said that the white drug didn't do anything for him, it was more of a social thing. But that Mary Jane, on the other hand, was different, that actually really helped me. And yes, those two are different, they serve different purposes. I'm glad you know, Harry. Yeah, thank you. He also described taking the psychedelic drug ayahuasca as clearing of the widescreen, which removed the filters he saw life through. Harry's comments attracted criticism. I mean, obviously, some people will criticize. Fiona Spargo Mabs, who founded the Daniel Spargo Mabs Foundation drugs education charity after her son died of an actual MDMA overdose age 16, described the comments as concerning, according to Daily Mail. I'm sure Daily Mail doesn't really have a positive outlook on this, but this is one thing that I'm going to say I'm on the left with as far as their solutions to drug use and those kind of topics. I know I always say I'm on the right with this, the right with that. Seems like I'm on the right a lot, but I'm on the left with this one, absolutely. Unfortunately, young people are getting the message from somewhere that drugs are going to help with their problems, and anything that reinforces that is a concern for us. Using drugs as a coping strategy is more likely to lead to dependence than other motivations, because that becomes how you are coping with something. But if you don't have personal experience, you wouldn't actually know that. You wouldn't actually know which substance is harder to control and which isn't. You can see people as a psychiatrist, you can have friends, it doesn't matter. If it's not you, first person, you don't know, and I'd rather not hear your opinion. I want opinions from people who are not speculating third person, no matter how much data they have. This goes with Leonardo DiCaprio also. I didn't make a video, well, maybe. I can't remember. I make like two a day. But I don't remember making a video heavily defending Leonardo DiCaprio for sleeping with someone much younger. And what I got to say is, if you haven't done it as someone much older, you're speculating, you're putting your morals in there, and you can't actually say for sure. That's my stance on Leo. Both consenting adults, so they're getting a lot of speculative opinions. But I digress. The image of Harry and Leo is a very strange one when you put them together. Max Pemberton, journalist and doctor, called Harry's comments hugely irresponsible, saying he speaks about using drugs that are illegal in his country, proclaiming the benefits he has enjoyed from Mary Jane and hallucinogenics such as ayahuasca. Never heard of that one. Sounds interesting, I guess. It's hugely irresponsible. Well, I mean, the way he says it, yes, could be irresponsible, but it depends on how you say it. There are kids listening who can just take it as, go ahead, it's okay to do it, and skip all the more intricate things you're saying, skip the fine details you're getting at. So sure, I agree there. But I just don't think it's a simple black and white issue where, yes, you should, no, you shouldn't. I guess I'm trying to say real education on it, not don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, would be better. Because kids don't listen to don't do it, don't do it. What they hear is, they don't want me to do it, so I guess I'll try it because I'm not sure why they don't want me to do it. Harry plainly has no understanding of the serious damage these substances can wreak on users, damage that I see on mental health hospital wards with upsetting frequency. Didn't they mean in mental hospital wards? But okay, we know Geo News doesn't have the best writing in the world. And it ends here. Christy Aslop termed Harry's actions as soaked in blood. She tweeted, "Someone needs to tell Prince Harry that county lines doesn't mean doing coke in the home counties. It means that stuff you took to ease your trauma was soaked in the blood of those who own trauma and lives as far as your privileged bubble as it is possible to get." All right, in this case, I'm not going to go with the privilege thing, with Harry's this famous person, he's above everyone. When you do a substance like that, you're a person, and it doesn't affect him any different than it affects someone else. So, not like his privileged, rich life made smoking up any different or any less addictive or anything like that. If anything, he could easily get it, the best of the best, and it might be more addictive for him. So, if he influenced someone to try the lesser stuff, it would end up being less addictive anyway. And trust me, I play that card quite a bit. Well, you're a celeb, you're rich, it's different for you. But in this case, not really. If you're wondering about me and my opinion reading this article, since I said I don't want speculative opinions, yes, I've got some experiences. Quite a few. For decades. But I can't say more than that. And nothing specific, because this is where we are on this platform, and who knows. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. Shout out to Jan Price, Laura B, Bridget, just to name a few, always supporting. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I don't always use my hands, but sometimes I do because I'm in a rush, and it helps get words out. See you next time.